Alright, so ALS just dropped a Christmas update, and with that we got probably the hardest game mode we've ever seen. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I solo it pretty easily, using only 2 units and a couple farms. If you enjoy, maybe leave a like or subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so my voice is kind of running out today, but if you're going to be soloing the new raid, you're going to want to make sure you bring nukes, okay? Nukes are going to be your best friend, and some examples of the best high damage nukes are going to be Gogeta, the new unit, Goku, the Godly, Gilgamesh the Ultimate, and maybe Ainz, but that one's going to be a little bit more trade dependent because his nuke does scale off his damage, but that can work too. I'd also recommend bringing double farms, so Idol and Yojin or Idol and Robin. You definitely want Idol though, because the money's going to be crazy. So personally, I'm going to run Goku and Gilgamesh. They both kind of serve as nukes, and then also Gilgamesh can do early defense. And then Idol and Yojin are both going to be for farming. You can see that I have Avatar, Glitched, Entrepreneur, and then I have a bunch of souls on them that you can see here, and pretty good stats. Now, your team could be worse than this. You could have like bad traits like Overlord. You definitely want Overlord, but on the units with nukes, it doesn't really matter. But you do need to have something with Overlord, Avatar, or Glitch for like early defense because there are 2 paths. Either way, I'll show you how I'm going to solo it with these units, and hopefully you can kind of follow along, even if you don't have the exact same team. Just make sure you bring nukes and a pretty good damage. Once you're here in the stage, find your way to the Christmas tree, where they're all going to spawn in, and I'm going to throw my idol down right about here, in the middle of both of them, but kind of like more leaning towards this side, because I'll put my Goku over here. Anyways, once you get your idol down, we're going to wait for the 2k upgrade to upgrade her. But yeah, we have 2 enemy spawns here, so you do need to be careful of both of them. And I think the second one opens up on wave 3. So there it is. We're going to be ready for early defense after upgrading our idol. I believe we can place down all of our units after upgrading her once. So do that, starting with Gilgamesh, boom, then Goku, boom, then Yojin, boom. They should all be in range of idol if you want to maximize her cash gain, because she does have the full crowd passive. Anyways, once we have the cash, we're going to upgrade our Gilgamesh and our Goku as much as we can, because these early waves are going to have to focus on our defense. If you're running a different team, like with other units in the other slots, you can use like a really good early game unit. But with Gilgamesh and Goku, it is kind of hard because they aren't like the best for early game, but it works. I'm just showing you how I do this with 2 units. We're going to upgrade our Yojin with the remaining cash, and try and get our Gilgamesh to that 10k upgrade once we can. Might be next wave. Nope, there we go. Down to the 10k upgrade. Now we'll go back to focusing our idol. Just for a little bit. That 10k upgrade should hold us off. There we go. And after the 12k upgrade, we're going to go back to upgrading our Goku, because the early defense is definitely the hardest part. You want to make sure you're staying on top of these waves at all times. And we'll upgrade our Goku all the way up till the 13.5k, right before Supreme Kamehameha. We're going to stop there, and we're going to go back to upgrading our farms. At this point, we're kind of been pretty comfortable. The early waves are the hardest part. So with 2 units, I really need to bounce back and forth between like upgrading my 2 Gilgamesh and Goku. But obviously, because I'm only using 4 units here, 2 for attacking, 2 farms, you would have a lot more freedom if you have other units to bring on your team. And especially if you're not going solo. So this guide is just how I solo it. Only 2 units to make it really, really easy. It is going to be very trait dependent if you're doing it this way though. But we maxed out both of our farms, we should be good now. We're going to upgrade our Gilgamesh as much as we can. And we're going to save up to try and max out both of our Goku and our Gilgamesh. Once you get one of your expensive units to like the 300k, you know, the big jump upgrades where they're going to cost a lot, I'd recommend just switching over and upgrading the other one, because you do still want to maintain the early wave defense while you are saving up for these huge upgrades. There we go. Now with Goku, because I'm soloing with 2 units, I need to be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing here. And what I'm going to do actually is keep him on the home body ability here, and I'm going to use that when the boss spawns in. So for now, I got the Goku to upgrade 12, and I'm going to keep him there. I'm going to start upgrading Gilgamesh and try and get him to max upgrade. By wave 27, we maxed out our Gilgamesh, so we do have his Heavenly Sword now, which we're going to save for when the boss spawns in, obviously, but 25% damage, or sorry, under 25% HP, they will auto-execute, then 75 billion damage, really, really nice. But now we just save up in these final 2 waves for the 480k upgrade on my Goku. And we're going to keep him on Honed Body for when that boss spawns in. So there's Godly Santa, and he's going to be doing, or he's going to be having 200 billion HP. We're going to pop Honed Body. And then we are going to also upgrade my Goku. And we'll be ready to pop our nukes, starting with Goku probably. He does have 190 billion HP, so it's going to be kind of a lot of damage from the nukes here. Go for Heavenly Sword, and he's dead. So pretty much you can see, oh, and I got Ice Mage. You can see that you just need the nukes. If you like line up the Honed Body with the boss spawn, it's even easier. But yeah, there we go. That's how I personally clear it, only 2 units, and relatively stress-free. The early waves are kind of iffy if I don't like upgrade them in time, you know, and I die to the early units, but that's just because we farm up. So that is how I personally clear the new raids, using just 2 units and then 2 farms. I don't really expect this to be like the most optimal method. This is not like follow this exactly unit for unit, stat for stat, and like do it exactly how I did it. But I do think that it's important to know like nukes are very good, these units are very strong for it, and this is pretty much how I do it, and just know that it can be done with only these 2 units. So yeah, hopefully this helps you. If it does, you know, maybe leave a like or subscribe, show me some love in the comments or something. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next one. Have a great day.